Hi guys, it's me, Megan from Megan B Plans It All. And today I'm going to be, or in the past, past Megan, recorded this video for me planning in my Plum Paper 7x9 Hourly for the week of September 30th through August 5th. And as you can see, I started by filling my DILF mug up with some very, very dark but delicious beer. And I decided that I would actually only speed this video up a little bit, just so that maybe I could be a little extra chatty. And I actually only edited out a tiny bit of the film, I guess you'd say, with those digital. And as a result, I lost those few precious seconds where I splay out the kit that I'm using. But this incredibly cute donut and coffee kit is from Minty Kate. And funny enough, I actually bought pieces of this kit at 2 separate times, probably because I thought, oh, I'll just get some of the kit, because do I really need the whole thing? So I think I just started off with maybe this right here, the date headers, and then maybe the samplers. But then I went back and bought more. And it's very interesting because filming, so it's so wobbly because I'm filming on my, living room. My husband calls it a den. I guess that's a Rhode Island thing. On my living room coffee table. And it kind of pulls up so you can be more like sitting at a table. And I have my ring light on it, but apparently it's just super duper wobbly. And the ring light, and then just this little bright light with a magnet on it. And somehow it translated into the 2 videos I filmed into being extra super bright or something. The quality isn't that great, so I apologize for that. But yeah, so these stickers that I'm putting down are from Fern Creek. I believe it was one of those misfit kits. And that was just because I thought it went well enough with the donuts. I'm getting dizzy from this bumping around. It's too bad you can't steady the camera after the fact. But these were from a misfit type grab bag. And I've said it before, but a lot of the times these sticker companies, when they say it's a misfit or slightly off or oops bags, I can hardly ever tell, which is so interesting, buying from a small company. It's great, they take individual specific care of every order. It's one of the reasons why I enjoy shopping with small businesses. And I like the idea of someone going, woohoo, another order. And these stickers were actually not that bad on Plum Paper Planner Paper. So you can see it. So I finished my sidebar first. And this is just me marking off my work day. And since I have so many of those boxes, I actually am going to try moving forward planning for how long my meetings are actually taking. So being more specific and mindful of exactly what I am putting down on the paper. And you can see I have a ton of meeting stickers, and that is from Orange Umbrella Company. And I actually do PR for Orange Umbrella Company because I'm obsessed with those stickers. I think they're gorgeous. I love everything about them. So if you use my code, you can get 20% off, and I will put a link to that company down below. So you can go right there. And my code is super simple. It's Megan. And also you get a freebie that was made specifically for me, which was so much fun. So you can see I'm just putting down, so wobbly. This is good, So now I know, let's not do that anymore. And especially seeing how somehow the lighting ends up super weird. Sometimes it's almost like too much light is just as bad as not enough, right? And it's really, whenever I watch other people plan, I feel like it takes so much less time. But the real-time clocking of this particular planning session was 45 minutes plus. And I sped it up to 250% and it got down to just under 18 minutes. But I feel like, is it because of pre-planning? Is it because all of the date dots and all the stickers, the meeting sticker, everything's all already filled out? I have to guess that that's it. Or maybe I have too many meetings during the day. And, one of the reasons why I wanted to start trying to plan specifically the hours that, that time, half hour increments or whatever, that my meetings actually are is because I'm trying to kind of figure out what type of time I actually have during the day, because there's a lot that I always want to get done, but I find time slipping away. And I have a really hard time taking a lunch break, for example. And a lunch break is an hour and 15 minutes. So an hour and 15 minutes every day is a lot of time that I could be doing other things. The problem is I have so many meetings and they're all over the place. So sometimes I might only have that hour during the day to take lunch, and I end up having to do a bunch of other stuff instead, which is, no good. So I figured if I started planning my day out, I would be able to find those empty spaces and hopefully use those to my advantage. And especially when it comes to content, I don't really have a ton of time during the week to do that. I'm able to maybe get a little bit done on the days I work from home because it's a little bit easier to actually take my lunch break because I'm home by myself. So there isn't anyone really to block me from leaving. But yeah, this particular week wasn't that bad when it comes to meetings. But when I'm in the office, I'm just not that great at stopping. And then on Thursday and Friday, I decided to take those 2 days off. My hair appointment, I thought I scheduled it for 9:30 in the morning, but I actually scheduled it for 1:30. But don't worry, I showed up at the right time because I got the reminder text and it said 1:30. And actually, I got a blowout. I found a place not too far from me that is the woman who owns the hair salon is amazing at doing blowouts on my hair. And my hair is super, super curly. So often I find that I go to places that don't really know or understand super curly hair, and they don't put enough heat on it. And what it turns into is, my hair is straight, but it's super, super fluffy. And that's just not a cute look. So I end up going home and having to do it again myself, which is kind of not the point. But and I have been doing this program recommended to me by a sleep specialist. It's CBT for insomnia. And I don't specifically have insomnia, but I have a hard time sleeping at night. And falling asleep is a problem. So this particular program is supposed to help you kind of manage that and find ways to improve your sleep. And then the other thing is, if I do have something going on in the middle of the night, like sleep apnea, what have you, if I'm not falling asleep, I'm certainly not going to fall asleep easily in a sleep study lab. So the first step is to make sure that I can fall asleep. And then if that doesn't work, then I guess we'll take the next step. But the point of me saying this to you is, so I had Thursday off and I had, all intentions of doing a whole bunch of stuff. And I ended up sleeping most of the morning because I just could not keep my eyes open. Same thing happened on Saturday. I was, I fell asleep in the morning. I fell asleep in the early afternoon when my daughter took her nap. I laid down in her bed while she was playing in her room. And I fell asleep and she crawled into bed and fell asleep with me. And then on Sunday, my husband, myself, and my daughter all took a nap at the same time. I slept on the couch. I fell asleep on the couch. Doug had walked out of the room and left tennis or golf on or something. But when I woke up, I found that I was sleeping somehow smushed in like the crook or the curve of the couch, facing the back of the couch. And I had fallen asleep so hard, but I felt better when I woke up. But I guess the point is that I shouldn't need naps during the day to feel refreshed. I should be actually sleeping at night and refreshing my body at night. So, but yeah, so far the CBT is which cognitive behavioral therapy. I think I'm having an easier time maybe falling asleep within the 20 minutes or so that they say it should only take you to fall asleep. But yeah, I'm still bone tired in the morning. And not the morning, not right in the morning, but like by mid-morning. And these stickers I just used are custom stickers from, what is it? Blush Bow. And that Hair Day is also another custom script from Wonder Stickers Co. I'm really digging the custom scripts. And that right there, you see AM routine, that is a freebie from Orange Umbrella. And usually when I film these and then I edit, I cut out all this dead space, but you know what? I guess that's planning, some dead space. I think I'm pretty much closing in on the end here. This is kind of like some final touches. I hope that this video isn't making anyone else feel queasy. Yep, I think this is the moment in my planning where I stare at the pages and wonder, what else could I add to this to make it maybe a little more interesting? Or maybe there isn't anything. Is this it? Oh, here is a script that I can add. And I did change the sheets. Actually, I washed all the bed stuff. And then the next day or so, my daughter spilled old, gross water on me. And that's what got me out of bed, on my nice clean sheets. And the change sheet sticker is not custom, but it's from Phoenix Plans. And you can probably tell these are custom because it has my daughter's name on it. And it's so funny, I put these coffee time stickers in, but in all reality, it is always coffee time. And the pick up and drop off Ellie, those are from Wonder Stickers Co. as well. Oh, look at that, adding a little bit of interest. I'm trying really hard to convince myself that movement is a good thing and to do more movement. I did yoga a couple times last week at night, and that's because I need to stay up until 11 as part of this program to kind of limit the amount of time that I could be sleeping, to force my body to actually sleep and to not be laying in bed wide awake, because that stresses you out and causes you to relate bed with stress. It's a whole thing. But I have to stay up till 11, and at first it was really difficult because I'm used to going to bed at like 9:30. So I did yoga a couple of nights just to kind of be active. So I'm still doing so I don't fall asleep, which is interesting, right? I'm having a hard time sleeping, so don't sleep. Those little wobots, so cute. I don't know where that sticker came from. It came from the abyss of my craft space. Well, I think, nearing the end, those stickers are from Life in Envelopes. And I'm going to stop talking because, you don't always need to fill dead space with sound. So I will probably wave goodbye at some point before I end this, but I hope you enjoyed my video. Definitely like and subscribe to my channel. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, afternoon, evening, morning, day, week, month, year, whatever the time frame we're looking at. All right, bye. Peace and cookies.